started with under the advanced data type. We talked about lists, we talked about tuple, dictionary, and sets. So we did the list.
Right.
Yes. Under the list, we looked at how to add um, add value in specific position
Okay.
and the likes of them. Yes, that was what we did. That was where we stopped.
All right. So, good morning once again.
On it, sir.
All right. So we remember that this training is actually data analytics training using Python as a programming language, and then Advanced Excel / VBA. Now, the reason why we have been on this is for us to be grounded on Python before applying it in data analytics. Just give me let's say a few seconds. All right, so like I was saying, so what we have been learning since is pure Python programming, trying to have a foundation before relating it with data. So we still have few topics to cover before we dive into the application of Python as a programming language for data analytics. So we started looking at advanced data type, and I told us that these are Python data types that are used to hold or process multiple values. And then we started looking at the first one, which is lists, like you just confirmed. We're done with lists, and we have to even look at some various functions that are used for manipulating list elements. So this morning, I want to continue with the next advanced data type. So we shall be covering the remaining 2 or 3 data type, advanced data type, and then we'll also look at Python function briefly. And then there's seed time, then we will now start the proper introduction to the application of Python in data analytics. Right, so we're starting with dictionary. So I just want to take them in a proper order. Actually, the advanced data type that matters to us, as per the reason why we are learning Python, they are the list and dictionary, set and tuple. They are optional. Apart from being optional, once you understand lists, it is very simple for you to understand tuple and sets. So I want to give more attention to the one that we need most, which are the list and dictionary. Then I will now round it off with the set and tuple. So let's start with dictionary. What is a dictionary in Python? So dictionary in Python is another data structure that allows you to create key and values, that allows you to create keys and values. I said dictionary is another data structure in Python that allows you to create keys and values. So the actual difference between lists and dictionary is the usage of the bracket, the type of bracket you use for creating lists is quite different from the one you use for dictionary. That is one angle we can look at their differences. Another difference between them is that in lists, you only hold value. You did not or you do not hold key. So list, there is no key. We only have value. So as we proceed with the practical, you understand better what I'm talking about. So most time we define Python dictionary as key value pairs data type. So just to look at it from another perspective, a dictionary is an on order, that is, the items are not order. A dictionary is an on order collection of key value pairs. Let me take it again. A dictionary is an on order collection of key value pairs. It is a mutable data type. It is a mutable data type that allows you to store and manipulate data in a flexible way. Now, the key word from this second definition is that it is immutable. The word mutable there, are you with me?
Sorry, it was dragging a little bit. So
Okay,
please,
well,
can you,
is it okay now?
yeah, yes,
Okay.
you just,
All
I
right.
think that's what,
All right.
yeah,
So I'm still on definition of dictionary. I'm trying to give us another definition, and I said a dictionary is an unordered collection of key value pairs. And I explain further by saying it is a mutable data type that allows you to store and manipulate data in a flexible way. So both dictionary, list, tuple, sets, they have a common characteristic. What is the common attribute? They all hold multiple value, unlike variable that holds only one value. Now, from what we just discovered from the definition, the word mutable means the item in a in a dictionary can be changed, can be manipulated. For example, if you create prosper as a value in a dictionary, and the key will now be what? Name. So name is the key, while the value is what? Prosper. After some time, if you feel you don't want that key to hold prosper, you can change prosper to Eguero. So which means that what is mutable. But in the case of tuple is unmutable. Once a value is added to a tuple, you cannot modify it. Modifying it will require a process where you will convert it to list, and then before you can do that, which is not directly mutable. So I'm just trying to cite some of the differences Now, in programming, there are reasons why you may want to develop an app and make certain features immutable. That is, you just want the user to flow. I believe you have opened some apps and they have already preset certain features that the user cannot have control over. You just have to adopt it the way it was developed. So in that kind of situation where you want to publish value within an app and you don't want the users to tamper with the values, then you use tuple to create such, because if you are using dictionary or any other data type that falls under this multi-structure data type, their values can be modified. So that is for the dictionary explanation. Now let's quickly look at the syntax. Let's look at the syntax. So we are still using the PyCharm. So once I get to the data analysis aspect, I'm going to switch from PyCharm back to Anaconda. Right? So how do we declare a dictionary? How do we declare a dictionary? So we are talking about dictionary. Dictionary in Python programming. So what is the syntax? The syntax is the first thing we must understand for us to be able to know how to declare it. So this is just like a single variable holding multiple values. You know, that is how all these multiple structure data types are indirectly operating. So you create the dictionary name. So let's assume that I want to create a dictionary about myself. I am developing an app, and in that app, I want to use a single variable, which is now a dictionary, to hold all my biodata within that app, instead of me creating or duplicating different variable just to be able to hold my entire data. So I will just create a dictionary of Prosper or a dictionary of a person. So in this case, I'm creating a dictionary of Prosper, right? So which means that within this app, I would like all the details about Prosper to be stored in a dictionary object. Are we still together? So
Yeah.
after you have created the name of the dictionary, then your assignment operator follows. Assignment operator follow. Then followed by the coiling bracket. So this is what I was actually talking about. You can see that we are not using the square brackets. The square brackets is used for creating lists. For dictionary, you use these coiling brackets, right? So let me see. I'm getting a signal here that my internet is unstable. Okay, so let's see. All right, so now once you have created the dictionary bracket, you declare the key. Remember, we said that it's a key value per data type. So and this key are meant to be string. I want to believe you still understand what we mean by what string text. So the first information I want to track or store in the dictionary is my first name. So I will say My first name is a string, so because it's a string, I'll put it in what? Either single string or double string. So I'll type first name. So I'm using underscore first name. Now, once you have created your key, the key and the value are to be separated with what? Column, like this, and then followed by the value. So that this is why we said it's a key value pair. That is what 2 in 1. 2 in 1. That is what we are saying. So the value is my first name, which is Prosper. So this is the way I look at this is that this is just like collection of variables where each variable is storing what? One value. So the key there represents indirectly a variable. And instead of using the assignment, the equal sign to assign the value, we are using the column to assign the value. So you just come outside the first key and value and put a comma, and then you declare the next key. So the next key is information, that is my gender. So the next one is gender. So my gender is the key, and then the value is male. So I am still using dictionary to create Prosper biodata. Then another key follow my age. My age is a string. Now column, the age is a number, so you do not need to put it in the quotation. So you shouldn't recognize it as a string. So let's say my age is 90, then comma, then another key, my state. Then the value of my state is delta. Then you can break it. If you press enter, you can break it if you feel that having it on a straight line will be too confusing. So this is delta. And then I need to put column. Okay, sorry, I want to know if your state data, so I need to add comment. Let me know the right place to break it. Okay, so I need to put comma before breaking it. Then the next key is, let's say, my country. And then the value of my country is still a string, so Nigeria. Right? So let's assume these are the key. So which means that anytime I want to access Prosper, I can access it with its own word key. Anytime I want to access Prosper gender, I can access it with what? With the key. Unlike list where your focus was just on storing the value, like Prosper, male, 90, and data, Nigeria. So that is the differences between lists and dictionary. Two things we have discovered here. One, the type of brackets we are using. In the case of list, this was the bracket we use. Believe you still remember.
Yes.
All right, so now that you have created your list, your dictionary, so the next thing is, how do we output the values of our dictionary? How do we output all the values? How to access the values of a dictionary? So how to access the values. So that is the first task. Now, to access the dictionary value, in fact, the first thing we should do, okay, so we can go ahead with this. Let's access the value of a dictionary. So I'll simply print, use the print method, and then pass in the name of the dictionary, which is Prosper. So now let me run it. So if I run it, I should be able to get the values outputted. So these are the dictionary. So you can see this. Now, another thing I want us to look at is how do we access, let's say, or let's look at, we want to confirm if Python has actually acknowledged that data type as a dictionary. Like we learned last time, we should always know how to check the type of data each of these, or what type of data stored in your dictionary. Now, to do that, we are going to use the print type. We are going to use the print type. So remember that we are going to say print, we are going to simply say print, and then we next type inside it, and then we pass in the name of our dictionary. So if I print, I should be able to get a reply that says that what the data type is what dictionary, or the class is dictionary. All right, so now how do we access one element? Let's say we just want to access Prosper, because that is one of the advantage of using dictionary. There's no point of you using index mechanism. You don't use index when you want to access singular elements in a dictionary. Like lists, we use index number to fetch individual elements. But here we use key. So the key here will represent the index method. So which means that with first name, I can access Prosper. With gender, I can access Prosper's gender, that's male. With age, I can access 90. So let's quickly look at that. How to access.
Listen.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I wanted to ask, or rather I want to ask. So in this dictionary now, can we Prosper now, which is the key, right?
Yes, Prosper is not the key. Prosper is the value. First name is the key.
No, we wrote Prosper before we started declaring. So
Okay. Yeah, Prosper is the name of the dictionary.
yes, you know what the dictionary. So what I'm asking is this: now we have first name, we have So can we have this data in a way that we can have this is just for this data now is just for one person. So can this dictionary hold what is the how much of this type of data can this dictionary hold? For instance, if I want the name of the dictionary and maybe the name of students in a class. So average you can have up to 30 students in a class. So can this dictionary be able to hold all of them?
The structure of it is that what you are trying to say now is that using one dictionary to hold different unique values. There is a better way you can do that. That's where we have a class. There is a data type called class, which which is only going to be taught if you are learning just Python. But for us, we have our data frame representing that class. So it is when you get to that class as a topic, if you learn dictionary classes, that is where you can hold such amount of data, but not with just dictionary. So dictionary is, except you just want to mix them up. If you want to mix them up, fine. It can actually hold it. For example, now you say, okay, you first of all capture details about one student, and then you just keep declaring the key. But I feel that everything is going to a kind of jump pad. Okay, so just to make it focus, that is why I'm just focusing on one person. If I want to nest up to 5 persons detail inside it, it's possible. It's just for me to be creating their key. When I'm done with, the only thing is that if you want to create another person first name now, you will now use another key instead of writing it as first name. Maybe you do first name 2, first name 1, first name 3, and so on. Don't know if I've answered your question.
Okay, yeah, you've answered it. Then you're with because why I'm asking is I mean, when we talk about data, you know, only when you begin to do analysis. So I'm just wondering how that
Yes,
plays out.
yes,
But let me,
yeah, it will be taken care of over there. Once we load in our data frame, that settles it.
okay,
All right,
all right.
so let's quickly look at how to access dictionary single element. Let's say I just want to access Prosper from first name or from this Prosper dictionary. So to do that, I'll simply print. And then you will now reference the name of the dictionary that you want to print that value from. And the name of the dictionary is Prosper. Now, after you have typed the name of the dictionary, you use the square bracket. You use the square bracket to select the key holding the value you want to capture from the dictionary, which is what? First name. So first name is a string. So you have to put it in a string, and then you write it just the way it is. So first underscore name. I hope I'm correct. No, the F is lowercase. First underscore name. Right. So with this, if I print, I should be able to access what? Prosper. So that is the advantage of using dictionary. You do not need to start using index. So if I want to access age, I will do the same thing, print, and then supply the name of the dictionary, then use your square bracket, and then supply the key, which is what? Age. So once you run it, you will also be able to fetch the age of that person. Now, how can we update dictionary value? That is the next one. For example, initially you were told that the age should be 90. So after you have written the entire program, you are now asked to change the 90 to maybe 50 or 60. So instead of you doing what we call the hard coding, which I spoke about the other time, you can find a way of updating without you having to come back to this line of code and manually change the 90 to 50. So that is how to update dictionary value. It's not the key that we are updating now, it's the value we are updating. Okay, so now the syntax is going to be, I will call the name of the dictionary Prosper. Then I will now select that particular key that have the value I want to modify, just the way it is written there. The string, I will say age, and then the next thing is I will now equate it to the new one. So the new one will be 50. So with this, what you have said is that pick that dictionary age, then the value, whatever value you have in there, change it to what? 50. So you are now setting a new value called 50. Now, if you run it, it will acknowledge it, so the changes has been made. Now, how do you now see the updates? You have to reprint that dictionary to see whether where you have 90 before, you are now having what? 50. Now, to do that, I will have to print. We have to print again. And what am I printing? I'll print the Prosper. And then run it and see whether you have the update. So when you print the value, you see that age was initially what? Holding 90, but now is updated to what? 50. I hope we are following. Let me get a response.
Yes.
All right. So that is how to modify. Now, how do we add new key? Let's assume that after you have created your app, now you are asked to add maybe address. Maybe you are asked to add address to the person's biodata. So I want to add address to Prosper Dictionary. So that will take us to how to add. I expect us to be writing them because after some time, you'll be given time to do your classwork. And then I will just come on your screen. So make sure that you are writing. Now, how to add new key value. How to add key value pair. How to add to a key value pair. For example, we are adding height. Let's add height or any other information. So the syntax is you are going to select that particular current word dictionary, just like I did the other time. And then you will now use the square bracket, define the key. The key can be address. The key is address. And then after that, you will have to select equals to, the address is a string. So you put it in string. And then the address, let's say what? Asaba Delta State. Asaba Delta State. So now you acknowledge it by running it. So the changes has been made. Now for you to get the update, for you to know whether a new key and value has been added to the list, to the dictionary Prosper. So I have to reprint Prosper. So I have to reprint Prosper. Right? So once you reprint, and let's check that, you have the address what added. So that is how you can add to your dictionary, how to add new value. So what we did is that we were able to add both key and value at the same time. Now that is just for adding one. What about if we want to add multiple items to dictionary at once? So let's say we want to add the heights or Prosper. You also want to add the educational qualification of Prosper, and then maybe want to add one other information. So how do you send all these in at once? So that is the next. So how to add multiple values. Remember, it's key value per 2-in-1 to Python dictionary, All right, so the syntax is going to be selecting the name of the dictionary, which is what? Prosper. Then your square bracket. So let's assume that we want to add, that we add in, okay, let's want to add the height, right? Then want to add height and then equals to, then you will now use square brackets because you are adding more than one, use square bracket. So I just feel that with this height, give us exactly what we are looking for. Okay, so let's just say, let me change it to middle name since we have first name there. Middle underscore name. So let's say, because we are just trying to see how we can add 2 or more information at once. So the first middle name, let's say, for example, it might be a product where you are trying to capture maybe its color, its size, and all of that. So let's say Guero. Then use comma to separate it. Another string. Let's say Eloho. Right? So if I run it, that is acknowledged. Now to view it, I will have to print the dictionary again, Prosper. And then check it. Then you can see that we are able to add what? To value. So this is a key that is holding multiple value. So it could be like maybe a particular product, can be product, then under that product, you want to display the name of the product and some other information regarding to that product at once. So that is how you can add multiple values to a single word key in a dictionary. So just to learn one more thing before we switch to the next data type, but before we switch to the next data type, I'm going to come on your screen for you to perform almost everything I've done, whether you are using Anaconda or you are using PyCharm. So just make sure that you are documenting. So the next thing I still want us to understand about dictionary is how do we merge? How do we merge? Let's say we have 2 different dictionaries and we want to collapse them into one. How to merge 2 or more dictionary. How to merge 2 or more dictionary. Right? So in this case, we have one dictionary created. So all I will do is to create another one so that I can merge them together. So let's say I'm creating a dictionary of let's say education background. Or let's say education qualification. Or prosper is what I want to capture in this dictionary, then equals to, remember the bracket, then define the first key. The first key is I want to start from, let's say, How will I capture it now? Let's say primary school. Primary. Primary is the key, and then the value is still a string. Let's say what? Living school. Certificate. Then comma. The next key is WAEC. Or let's say, yeah, WAEC is the SSCE. Okay, let's say secondary school as a key. Secondary as a key, then value is SSCE. Then capture one more. Let's say university. University string BSC. Right? So now I have two different dictionary. Now, if I want to concatenate them, in other words, to merge them together, the syntax is going to be you call the first dictionary, depending on the order at which you want to join them together. Which one value do you want to come first? So if I want the first biodata details to come before the educational qualifications, then the syntax will be that first one will be called first. Then after that, you will now concatenate it with a function called update. A function called update. Now, inside that function, you will now supply the second dictionary, which is the education. So which means that the values in Prosper Dictionary will come first, followed by the values in educational or education qualification. So if I wanted the education to come first, then that will have been the one you join with the update function. So if you run this, it will have been acknowledged, but before you can view the results, you have to print the one that concatenated the order. In this case, we have the value in education qualification in Prosper because of the order at which you concatenated. So which one are we printing? So we are printing Prosper because it's expected that all the values are now in Prosper. So if I print, I should be able to see all the value, both the ones you have in Prosper and the ones in, let's see. So you can see all of them. So you have automatically what? Mesh the two of them. Any question?
Oh, clear, but can you
So if you have been writing, let me give us some time to
do the slide?
go through what I've done so far. Though your voice is
Hello, sir.
breaking. Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know whether it's from my end.
I think can you please run this last explanation again?
Okay, let me just explain the last one. Okay. So the last one, what I did is merging to dictionary, just to let us know that it is possible for you to create two different dictionary and mesh them to become one. So what I did here is that we have one dictionary existing, which is Prosper. So I created another dictionary and named it education_qualification. Now, this is where I concatenated. This is where I did the merging. So I decided to display the values of Prosper Dictionary before the value of Education Qualification Dictionary. So I introduced a function called update here. So what I did here is that I call the first dictionary. In other words, this is going to be the base dictionary, the one that is receiving the value coming from the other dictionary. Then I concatenated it with the update because I want it to update this one, to add all the value here into Prosper. And then I supply the name of the dictionary with the values I'm adding to Prosper inside the function bracket. And then I reprinted. I hope that is clear.
Yes, yes.
So I want to give us 20 minutes to go through everything. I would like to stay on one of someone's screen, maybe Mr. Joseph. And after some time, I may come on the Mrs. Oikosi. So whether you are using PyCharm or you are using Anaconda, go ahead and replicate everything we have done. Let me enable us to share our screen. So you can start the classwork now. You can, that we can all attend to it. I cannot access anyone's screen yet. Okay, so if Mr. Joseph's screen is not coming up, this is Oikosi, you can go ahead and share your screen. Let's see what you are doing there as well. Okay. All right, so Oikosi, I can see your screen now. Okay, right. All right. Does it mean that you were doing it as I was doing mine before? Because I can see that you have written so many code already. Is it just these few minutes you've written all these codes? This is Oikosi. If you can hear me.
Hello, sir.
I said you were writing the code alongside with me before, right?
Yes.
Because I can see that you are even at the last part now. Okay, just quickly complete this.
Why do I get the error? The error in this last part.
Error says cannot assign to expression here. So there's a place where you make mistake. You have double quotes somewhere. Where do you have double equals to? There's a place it's complaining you have double equals to. But it's complaining, you look at where it's pointing to, is where you have the education qualification. There's an arrow navigating that something is not right within that region. Let's see education. We just hold on, I'm observing the code. Yes, you can see it now. Okay, that one is is hyphen, education and qualification. Okay, that is hyphen. Yeah, don't worry. Check primary living school certificate. secondary school, SSC, university, updates. Now put the cursor before the E that started the education. I want to check whether no, not that one. The dictionary itself, the name where you started declaring the dictionary. Yes, put it there. Let me see. Before the E, Put it before the E. I want to check something. Before the E, press your. I don't think your indentation is wrong. Now, what you do now, run the entire notebook again. Run the entire notebook. Let's see if it's going to correct itself. Can you hear me?
Okay.
No, not there. Click on the run. Yes. Click on it. Click on run all cells. Good. Let me see what you get. Because your syntax is correct. Just hold on. While your notebook takes time to initialize. Okay, just give it time. You should be able to read all the cells. So, Mr. Joseph, I think it's like you were asking a question while I'm waiting for a notebook to come on.
No question.
Okay, all right. Okay, so can we see your screen? Okay, so while we are waiting for this, and since Mr. Joseph is still busy, Mrs. Oikosi, let's quickly go to the installation of the PowerShell. I think we've downloaded it last time, right?
But I noticed something now. There's no output in this my work again. No. How will I
No.
revise?
That is what we are waiting for now. That is what we are waiting for. It's still initializing. Just give it time. You can see that the square brackets are still having asterisk, which instead of numbers, showing that those cells has not been reinitialized. So just hold on. You cannot do anything now until the entire cells are reinitialized. So just hold on. So go to your download. Let me quickly guide you on the installation of that PowerShell while we are waiting for Mr. Joseph. I know we have downloaded it last time, right?
I should minimize this one now, be.
Yes, we have downloaded it last time. So just for us to proceed with the installation. Just minimize this. Go to your download. Let's quickly access the software. Go to your download. Click on File Explorer. Let's see your system storage directory. Not here. Or just open any folder on the desktop. Open any folder. It can be that web project. Just open it. Don't worry. Open any folder. Open that web project. Just open it up. Is it coming up? So we have to be fast about it so that we can finish it before Mr. Joseph is ready.
Mm-hmm.
I say you should.
Do I click?
I can't see. Okay, I'm just coming on you now. Now click on download. There should be download. Look for where you have download. Click on it. Good.
I've seen it.
Now these are the items you downloaded last time. Here is the PyCharm here. Now look at the PyCharm there. We have the PyCharm. Good. The PyCharm. That
Is it
is
this
not,
one or this one?
yes, the one that have Python icon. The one that have Python
This
icon.
one.
Yes, so double click on it.
See another passion now. Community.
Where is community? This one, have
This
it?
one is passion community.
Okay, yeah, double click on that one. Yes, that is the one we downloaded last. Double click on it. Just give it time.
You see the response.
I can't see it yet too. I'm just seeing the loading icon. Has anything come out?
You said, do you want to allow this app to make changes to
Yeah.
your device?
Yes, click on
Soft.
click on yes, yes, click on yes.
Okay. Can you see my this thing now?
Yes, I can see. I think English. Click on OK.
Select.
Click
Okay.
click OK. All right, so just click on next. Even this one show that you have not really completed the download, but don't worry. Click on agree. No. Hold on. Hope you have not selected anything. Just hold on.
No.
Now, what do we have there? We have decline. Have you? Click on decline. Click on decline. Yes, we don't want to download this particular software. Decline again. We don't want to download this. Decline. All right, so just hold on.
Downloading file. Okay.
Yes, just hold on.
Thank you for downloading PyCharm Community Edition.
Now click on run. Click on run. So let's hold on. So it's as if it's loading. I can see a tab. If you can expand it,
It's loading.
there is a screen that you minimize. If you can just maximize, let's see if we can find. Okay, you can, the whole of that screen that you minimize, you can open it up. Yes, open it up from there. Yes, open it up. Let's good. Now
There's
click.
another one, Abby.
Yes, that one did not complete. Now click on that free download for window. Click on free download.
Here.
Yes, click there. Click there. All right, so let's see. Click on that free download for PC. Click on free download for PC. Down. Free download for PC. Yes, click on it. All right, I think it's downloading now. So just hold on. Just wait. Now click on the, what you do now, click on the, where you have that P, there are 3 dots. Click on it. Let's see the download progress. The top of the browser where you have P before. Good. Click on it. Click, then select, look for download. Click on download. There is an option there called download. Now click on it just to monitor what we are downloading.
I've done that.
Okay. That means the download has not really started. Now go back to the screen. Go back to the screen. The place we were before.
From here. Is
No,
it from here we go back?
no. Click on that Google Chrome for click there. Let me see what you have there. Click on close. What you have there. Click on close. Okay. Now scroll down. I think this process for this particular website is too even long. It's too long. Just close this. Open a fresh tab. Let me see something. Let's follow another link. No, not there. Just open a new tab. Leave this one, or you can close this one and open a new tab. Close this one like this. Just can close this one as well. Yeah, click on new tab there. Yes, click on that plus. Yes. Yeah, type download PyCharm community. Think it's down somewhere there. Download PyCharm community.
This one.
Click on it. Click on it. Let's follow another channel. Just hold on. Just hold on. How many version? Download PyCharm. If you go down, where you have that download PyCharm community free latest version, we have a compare. Wait, hold on. Don't go too far. Just hold on. Go up again. There is a version I was trying to show you. Okay, this is up right now.
Is it this one?
Just hold on. Where you
Is
have
it this one?
yes. Click on that one. Let me see. Click on that. So it's the same thing that we are going through. Or yeah, click on the free download. Free download. Yeah, click on the download icon. Just hold on. I think it's downloading now. Check. I can see something. Go to that download
Yes.
icon. Yeah, click on it. No. The icon itself. There's download icon there already now. Click on it. Let me see. All right. I think. Oh yeah, click on the item there, or you go to your download folder. Click on the icon.
I should click here.
Let's click on it. Click on it. Let it open the download.
Do you want to allow this app to make changes?
Go ahead.
Do I say yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Next.
Hold on. Oh yeah, click on next.
Should I click, sir?
Click on next.
Hello, sir.
Have you clicked on next? I'm answering you. Maybe it's next.
Okay. I have clinic. Yes.
Just hold on. Okay, so
Another next.
yes, click on next.
Accept and decline.
Decline. We don't want to install this antivirus. Decline again. Just hold on.
It's going gradual.
Just give it time. Mr. Joseph Alpha.
Fine.
Okay, so can you share your screen? Let's see what you have done while the download is going on. Make sure you do not close this interface. So this is on your host, please.
I should unshare now.
Yes, just unshare. Let's see, Mr.
I should unshare my screen, but but the download is going fast now.
Just let it complete. I just want to see. It's going to take some time. I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
I'll come back to you. Let me just see what he has done. Mr. Joseph, quickly show us your screen.
All right.
Okay, I think yeah, okay. All right, so let me go back to your screen, Mrs. Oyikosi and Mr. Joseph. You can stop sharing. Let me just see the end of that and activate the installation before we proceed, so that before we finish, the program will have been installed. Oyikosi, please kindly share your screen.
Okay.
Mr. Joseph, you can then. Okay, yeah. Oyikosi, please, we are coming on your screen again. Right, so I hope your internet is good. You have enough data. All right, so I think we still have almost 50% for the download to complete. So what we are going to do, just help me to